Now, what if the angle is really big, okay, in a positive direction? Well, you can imagine that instead of adding 360, you'll be subtracting 360. Now, 2,190 is a big angle, so this question is asking what is tangent of 2,190? Instead of subtracting 360 a bunch of times, we notice that if uh, what you can do with a calculator or whatever is just realize that what the multiples of 360 are. Okay, so 360 times 6 is 2,160. I can see that if I subtract that from 2190, I'm going to get something pretty close to between 0 and 360. In this case, 30 degrees. Again, for a visual idea of what we're doing, 2190, of course, we have no clue, really where that's at on the unit circle, and that's the point of this lesson, is to make it relevant, to give some context to it. So subtracting 360 would actually just be, going counterclockwise, or sorry, clockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise. Be going counterclockwise, and if we did that 6 times, kind of like a spiral, we would end up at 30 degrees. Okay, so that's what we're doing when we're subtracting multiples of 360. We ultimately just end up at 30 degrees. In other words, we subtract 360 6 times. So again, it's helpful to just subtract multiples of 360. I mean, you could pull up a calculator and just keep subtracting 360 from this until you end up at 30 degrees. So that means that 2190 is the same as 30 degrees. So we can really just evaluate tangent of 30, because tangent of 30 is the same as tangent of 2190. We go on our unit circle and look at 30 degrees. Go ahead and touch that. Our x value is square root of 3 over 2, and our y value is 1/2. So tangent would just be y over x, back to our coordinate identities. 1/2 divided by square root of 3 over 2. Do some keep, change, flip, and we get square root of 3 over 3, which means tangent of 2190 equals square root of 3 over 3. So that's it. If the really big positive angle, just keep subtracting 360 until you end up at an angle that's between 0 and 360. Why? Because those are the angles that are on the unit circle, and we can quickly, reference the unit circle that hopefully we've memorized by now and choose an angle on here that matches our big angle, in this case 2190. All right, that's it for this lesson and this example. If you have any other questions about trig values of extreme angles, let me know.